Imagine this, a 19-year-old stepping onto the pitch for Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs in the world, and dominating like he's been there for years. No flashy tricks, no unnecessary stepovers, just pure, effortless control, like he's playing a different game than everyone else. That's Arda Güler. And here's the crazy part. You don't need to copy his exact moves to dribble like him. Because what makes Arda so special isn't just his skills, it's his mindset, his instincts, and the way he sees the game. Today I'm going to break down exactly how he does it, so you can start dribbling like a Madridista in your next game. No fluff, no just practice more advice, just the real system behind his genius, broken into 3 simple steps you can use right now. Let's go. Step 1. The street football foundation. Why Arda Güler's dribbling looks so effortless. The hidden secret behind Arda's magic. When you watch Arda Güler dribble, it doesn't look like he's trying. It looks like he's playing a different game. No wasted movements, no forced tricks, just pure, effortless control. But here's what most people miss. Arda didn't learn this in fancy academies, with perfect pitches and structured drills. He learned it in the streets of Istanbul, where the game is raw, unpredictable, and unforgiving. And that's the real secret behind his dribbling. Why street football creates geniuses. The science behind it. 1. No rules, pure creativity and structured football. You're told, pass here, dribble there. Don't take risks. In street football, there are no rules. No coaches yelling instructions. No perfect pitches. No fear of mistakes. Result, you have to be creative, because if you're not, you lose. Key takeaway. When there's no structure, you invent your own way to win. How street football builds unteachable. Skills 1. Tiny spaces, tighter control problem. Most players train on big open fields, where they can dribble freely. Street reality, you play in cramped alleys, parking lots, or concrete courts, where one wrong touch, game over. How it helps forces you to keep the ball glued to your foot, teaches you to dribble in tight spaces, like Arda's quick cuts, makes you faster with the ball because you have to be. 2. Older kids, no mercy problem. Most players train against their own age, where they can rely on speed or strength. Street reality, you play against older, stronger kids who won't go easy on you. How it helps forces you to use your brain, not just your body. Teaches you to anticipate moves, because you can't outmuscle them. Builds mental toughness because you have to adapt or lose. Example, Arda grew up playing against kids 2-3 years older, so he had to develop quick feet and smarter moves just to survive. 3. No referees, anything goes problem. In organized football, fouls are called, and play stops. Street reality, no refs, no whistles. If you go down, you get back up. How it helps teaches you to play through contact, like Arda's balance under pressure. Forces you to protect the ball because if you lose it, you're done. Makes you fearless because there's no safety net. Example, watch Arda in tight games. He never panics under pressure because he's used to chaos. How to train like Arda, 3 street football drills. Drill 1, the concrete court challenge setup. Find a rough surface, concrete, gravel, or a bumpy park. Why? Forces you to control the ball perfectly. Because one bad touch, game over. How to do it. Dribble for 5 minutes straight, without losing control. Bonus, add a defender who lightly pressures you, key focus, small touches like Arda's tight control. Quick changes of direction, because the surface is unpredictable. Drill 2, the older brother gauntlet setup. Play 1v1 against 3-4 older, stronger players, rotate every 2 minutes. Why? Forces you to use your brain, not your body. How to do it. No speed dribbling allowed, only quick feints and tight control. Goal, beat at least 2 of them before switching out. Key focus, body feints like Arda's subtle shoulder drops. Patience, wait for them to overcommit, then exploit it. Drill 3, the Alley Wars game setup. Play 2v2 or 3v3 in a tiny space, 10x 10 yards max. Why? Mimics street football's tight spaces. Rules, no long passes, only short, quick touches. No standing still. If you stop moving, you lose possession. First to 5 goals wins. Key focus, one touch play like Arda's quick decision making. Constant movement because standing and losing. Step 2, the minimalist dribbling system, how Arda Güler beats defenders without flashy moves. The science behind Arda's effortless dribbling. When you watch Arda Güler dribble, it doesn't look like he's trying, it looks like he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. He doesn't rely on stepovers, rainbows, or fancy flicks. Instead, he uses 3 core principles that make defenders look clueless. The science of the lean body feints, the 6-inch rule tight control, the exit touch acceleration, Let's break down each one and how you can train them. 1. The science of the lean, how to manipulate a defender's balance. The problem, most players overcommit to dribbling moves, making it easy for defenders to predict and shut them down. Arda's secret, he doesn't move his feet first, he moves his body. How it works, a defender can't move their feet until they shift their weight. By dropping his shoulder or leaning his hip just 2 inches, Arda forces the defender to plant their feet. The moment their weight is stuck, he explodes the opposite way. Example, watch Arda versus Barcelona 2023. He leans left, the defender shifts weight, Arda cuts right and leaves them standing. How to train it, the mirror drill, stand across from a partner or a mirror. Move only your upper body, shoulders, hips. Your partner has to guess which way you'll go. If they lean the wrong way, you win. Key focus, sell the lean, drop your shoulder like you're really going that way. Explode the second they commit. Pro tip, a body feint isn't a trick, it's a lie. You make the defender believe. 2. The 6-inch rule, why Arda's ball control is unstoppable. The problem, most players push the ball too far ahead, giving defenders time to recover. Arda's secret, he keeps the ball within 6 inches of his foot. Always. Why it works, tight control, defender can't tackle. They'll foul if they lunge, small touches, defender can't predict your next move. Close ball, faster changes of direction. Example, watch Arda in tight spaces. His laces barely leave the ball. It's like the ball is glued to his foot. How to train it. The 6-inch cone drill, set up 5 cones in a straight line, 2 yards apart. Dribble through using only touches within 6 inches. If the ball ever leaves that zone, restart. Key focus, use the inside of your foot, more control. Keep your knees bent, lower center of gravity, better balance. Pro tip, the closer the ball, the more the defender panics. 3. The exit touch, how Arda leaves defenders in the dust. The problem, most players beat the defender, but then get caught because they don't accelerate properly. Arda's secret, the dribble isn't over when you beat the man, it's over when you leave them behind. How it works, beat the defender with a body feint or quick cut. The second they're off balance, take a slightly larger touch into open space. Accelerate, not in a straight line, but at a 45-degree angle, harder to track. He beats the defender. Then 1 touch later, he's 5 yards ahead. How to train it. The exit touch drill. Set up 2 cones 10 yards apart. Dribble toward the first cone, beat it with a feint cut, then accelerate diagonally to the second cone. Goal, first touch beats the defender. Second touch leaves them behind. Key focus. First touch, deception, feint, cut, or pause. Second touch, explosion. Biggest touch of the move. Pro tip, the exit touch isn't about speed, it's about timing. The Minimalist Dribbling Training Plan. Your 7-day challenge. Day 1, the mirror drill, body feints. Day 3, 4, the 6-inch cone drill, tight control. Day 5, 6, the exit touch drill, acceleration. Day 7, film yourself using all 3 in a real game. Tag me. Final thought, great dribblers don't do more, they do less, but better. Step 3, the alter ego mindset. How Arda Güler plays with no fear. The problem with most players, you've been there training, you're unstoppable. Game day, you hesitate, overthink, and play safe. Why? Because your brain is trying to protect you from embarrassment. Arda's solution, he doesn't play as himself. He plays as the Istanbul magician, his alter ego. The science behind the alter ego 1. The performance gap, why you choke under pressure. Training you, confident, creative, fearless. Game you, nervous, hesitant, safe. The fix, an alter ego acts as a mental shield. If the Istanbul magician loses the ball, it's not you failing, it's just part of the show. If the Istanbul magician gets fouled, it's not you getting hurt, it's just the character taking a hit. Example, Cristiano Ronaldo has the gladiator, cold, ruthless. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has Zlatan, confident, dominant. Arda Güler has the Istanbul magician, playful, unpredictable. How to build your alter ego. Step by step. Step 1, choose your domain. Where does this version of you show up? On the pitch. Games, training, trials. Off the pitch. Gym, film study, recovery. Key rule, your alter ego only exists in football moments, then turns off. Step 2, define its traits. Ask yourself, what's missing in my game right now? Scared to dribble, your alter ego is fearless. Hesitate under pressure. Your alter ego loves pressure. Avoid tight spaces. Your alter ego demands the ball. Example traits for the Istanbul magician. Fearless, no hesitation. Playful, enjoys the game. Unpredictable, defenders can't read him. Step 3. Visualize your alter ego. What does it look like? Walk, confident, shoulders back. Movement, smooth, effortless. Reaction to mistakes, smirks and tries again. Pro tip, close your eyes and see your alter ego dominating a game. Step 4. Name it. Examples. For example, call yourself the Phantom if you want to be untouchable, or the Warriors if you want to be relentless. Why? A name makes it real. Step 5. Create an anchor ritual, a physical action that activates your alter ego. Tie your boots a certain way. Take 3 deep breaths before kickoff. Tap your chest and say, "I'm your alter ego." Now, example. Arda Güler adjusts his socks twice before stepping on the pitch. Cristiano Ronaldo does his power stance before free kicks. Key rule: the ritual tells your brain it's time to perform. The alter ego training plan. Your 7-day challenge. Day 1. Define your alter ego. Name plus traits. Day 2. Visualize it. Close your eyes. See it dominating. Day 3. Create your anchor ritual. For example, snap your wristband. Day 4. Mass 6. Practice in character. Training small-sided games. Day 7. Play a full game as your alter ego. No fear, just flow. Final thought: when you play as your alter ego, you don't think, you just do. You don't need to copy Arda's exact moves to dribble like him. You just need to effort train like a street footballer. Chaos. Structure. Master minimalist dribbling. Less is more. Play as your alter ego. No fear, just flow.